Rod Harrington, 6-3 in the opening round. Ryan, one of two players called up after with the withdrawal of Adrian Lewis and Ricky Williams. Kevin McDine 85. Being the other one. And we are underway then with Jeffrey winning the throw to kick us off. Still best of 11 legs, remember, right the way through this Players' Championship. And what a way to kick off his second round with a maximum on his opening throw for Alan Norris.
77. $140. $134.
Again, rather like the last game, a nice standard and a nice pace 55. To it, nice rhythm. You'd imagine both players will be able to feed off that.
95.
And it is Norris down to 126. We'll look to start on the 19s. Single for bullseye. Oh, just outside. So Jeffrey looking at 110. And now he wants the bullseye.
85.
Just outside. Blink and you'll miss it, folks. Double four. 17 for double four to give Norris an early break of throw here. And just a reminder, there's a second stream which you can watch alternative games on. And at the moment, Matthew Dennant against Kevin McDine will be followed by Mark Walsh against Ryan Searle. Dan Dawson in the commentary
70.
Box on stream 2. But here it is, Jeffrey Zwaan, who reached a quarter-final in Wigan last month in the Players' Championship, the 14th event on the calendar. Also playing on the development tour, a win out in Germany in May.
125.
So he's tasted some success in recent months as the young
95.
Dutchman, 21 years old. And Norris now looking to
127.
Set up a nice 66 finish on his return.
61.
And he will have a bit of time because Zwaan still not on a finish. He wants double top.
26.
But he will be back for another attempt at it.
$100.
Tops then for Norris for a 2-0 lead. And looking pretty good at the moment is the 45-year-old, who's made great strides on the PDC since
100.
Coming over from the BDO. Former World Championship finalist at the Lakeside back in 2014. As we remind you of some of the
46.
delights coming up over the next couple of months on the PDC calendar. And all the details can be found here on
46.
the PDC website. And this weekend it's all about those players on the cusp of qualification for the World Match Play in Blackpool 95. At the end of July. And with
85.
a lot of the games at Stars out in Shanghai and then making their way to Las Vegas, it's a chance this weekend for players to
85.
Pick up some nice prize money. And those who still need to qualify for the match play, a good chance to do it. And those who are on the bubble, maybe nervously looking over their shoulder as this weekend progresses.
135.
So to get a leg on the board, Jeffrey Zwaan looking at 130. Well,
90.
That stray first start could be costly with the form that Norris has started on. Looking to take out 140, wanting double 10 for a 140 out shot just inside. So Jeffrey back for double top now to reduce the arrears to 2-1. And a nice tidy leg will hopefully
139.
give Zwaan some confidence as this match progresses.
100.
And an attempt to get back on parity. He would need to
99.
break the Norris throw, obviously, for that to happen now.
Sorry. So it's 83.
Just clarifying the score there.
140.
Did Allen. Good solid start from Zwaan, a ton followed by a ton 40.
$99. $85.
And Alan Norris has tasted victory here in the Barnsley Metrodome right at the start of the Players' Championship calendar
60.
in February, winning the opening event.
45.
With a 6-1 victory over Peter Jakes. But here it is looking at Shanghai on the treble on the 20s. He wanted a treble after that single, but just caught the first dart and straight into the one, I think.
60.
But tidies up to leave 60 should Zwaan not take out this 1-3-1.
71.
He was looking at both players on 60 then, double top
Game
for
shot.
a 3-1 lead. So that two-leg advantage restored by Norris. We saw off
85.
Simon Whitlock, Keegan Brown, Mike De Decker, Ryan Searle
139.
for beating Peter Jakes in that Players' Championship final here back in February, as he looks to fill up the treble 20 bed well.
120.
Left hanging and has to settle for a 120.
109.
He also got to the semi-finals of the 5th Players' Championship
140.
event in Milton Keynes, did Norris. Semi-finalist in the UK Open in Minehead, had a great run there back in March. So he's a dangerous player for anyone to meet.
76.
Zwaan though looking to take out 111, looking at double top to reduce the arrears to 3-2 and hits it. Great finishing there from the young Dutchman. To now put him just 3-2 behind.
$45.
Just 21 years old is Zwaan, but
54.
won the World Youth Masters back in 2012, so obviously been playing for some time, and they like starting them young out in Holland. That seemingly never-ending conveyor belt of darting talent from that country continues as Norris hits his second ton 80 of the match to leave himself with the top of the shop, the biggest outshot of 170. So we'll just look to set it
58.
up with Zwaan not on a finish, but Zwaan with a big shot could put some pressure on it here, and that's a great way to start it. So
100.
a ton to leave 81 if he comes back, but tops
72.
wanted for Norris. You can see the frustration. So then, Zwaan for a chance. Well, he's hit the wrong treble there. So 35 left. Just working out,
49.
3 for double 16. Should he return? But Norris here looking for tops and hitting tops, and to restore that two-leg lead. A little bit scrappy that one, but
96.
Norris got the job done in the end, despite looking a bit frustrated on his face with
95.
the scrappiness of it, but all that matters is that leg score, and Norris
41.
now just 2 away from a place in the 3rd round.
$140.
Decent 140 from Norris.
100.
Needed that treble, did Zwaan. Staying on the treble 19s, and that's a great shot from Norris to come back for 130.
60. $94.
Well, a good last start there to come back for double 18 for Norris.
115.
And 2 good treble 19s from Zwaan. Does put him down on a 2-dart finish, but
Game
it's
shot.
too little too late for Zwaan, and Norris takes out the double 18 to go to within 1 leg of victory and a place in round 3 here in Players Championship 15 from the Barnsley Metrodome.
46. $125. 100.
Just going around the boards for you. 2nd round scores starting to come in. Stephen Bunting
55.
looking in good form this afternoon. He's beaten Joe Mernon 6-1, the Bullet. Kevin McDine,
100.
also a good win, 6-1 victory over Matthew Dennant. McDine, one of those called up to the 128 player field
96.
after a couple of withdrawals. Mervyn King also by the same scoreline, seeing off Ted Everts 6-1.
133.
We'll keep you posted as the scores come in from around the boards here in the Metrodome.
83.
So it'd be a nice way to go out, a 1-2-2 finish. 110 then left for Norris. Treble 20, will he go for the bullseye? You bet he will,
97.
but hits the 25, and he'll just be praying that Zwaan doesn't take out the 142. Zwaan obviously needs to hit this, and he knows it. It won't happen now then.
64.
So Alan Norris looking to book his place in round 3 by taking out 2 4s, and he does so. A 6-2 win to follow up his 6-3 win over Callan Ridds, and a comfortable victory. Alan Norris, he doesn't look too happy with his performance as he consoles Jeffrey Zwaan, but we'll see Alan Norris later on in round 3. Coming up next here on stream number 1 here on PDC TV, we'll see the Welshman Mark Webster in action.